So the next time you take a drive, make sure you turn your radio to Kiss 105.3. Turn up the volume and enjoy the ride. The Northwest Arkansas LPGA Championship has grown into an event that brings more than just golf to the area. It's not just students who are having a hard time finding a place to live. Home buyers are experiencing difficulty finding a house of their dreams. For decades, Razorback Stadium has been the home field for the Razorback football team. If caught, underage drinkers could spend anywhere from 90 days up to a year in prison. Gas prices in Fayetteville and surrounding areas have been fluctuating recently. Now, even with the way things have been lately for Northwest Arkansas as far as weather,
usually they come in about once every 2 weeks is when we catch fakes.
It's a fairly common occurrence. Certainly it happens weekly.
For underage college students, fake IDs may not seem like a big deal. But these days, especially in big college towns such as Fayetteville, they are becoming more common according to some liquor store employees. Because of the constant illegal ID usage, liquor stores are cracking down on students who attempt to outwit store workers.
First thing we want to make sure is everyone knows we check, and we check everybody. I think that's probably the biggest deterrent. Second is we try to stay current on what valid IDs look like, because states change all the time. And then we just stress to our staff how important it is.
Since his employment at Stadium Liquor, Mark Waller has encountered many instances of fake ID usage.
This is a stack of fake IDs that we've confiscated recently. Big thing, you look for the quality of the ID, the quality of the picture, the quality of the printing.
While some will go to extensive lengths to buy alcohol with fakes.
The most recent event that I remember is a girl came in and she was using her sister's ID. It looked a lot like her, but her debit card didn't match her ID, so we took her ID, kind of looked it up on Facebook, and found out that it was her sister.
Liquor store employees will go to extensive lengths to stop them.
We remember specific things about each ID, like each state has something to look for. We have micro printing to look for, UV lights to look for.
Store workers suggest alcohol buyers think twice before attempting to use a fake ID and say the consequences could result in extended jail time. I'm standing outside at the farmers market where locals are here to buy produce from some of the area's best harvesters. But as of late, the odd weather in Northwest Arkansas has been able to dictate what farmers can and can't provide for consumers. Normally this time of year in Northwest Arkansas, the temperatures begin to heat up. But it's May and highs are lingering around in the 60s with the lows around 40, which is well below average. Because of this odd weather, local farmers are paying a price when it comes to growing crops.
With all the weather we're having right now, it's hot and cold, it's affecting some of my crops. For example, it's affecting my okra. Usually they should be at least 2 to 3 feet tall already, but now they're still only at a foot tall.
Now, even with the way things have been lately for Northwest Arkansas as far as weather, the forecast, at least for the next few days, appears to be more spring normal with increasing temperatures. For UATV, I'm Leon Steloch. It's not often that walk-on players in any collegiate sport become important members of their team's success. But that isn't the case for redshirt junior Kevin Richardson. Richardson walked onto the Razorback football team in 2013 as a defensive back. One of the best players in the state of Arkansas his junior and senior year at Jacksonville High School, he was upset to know that he did not earn a scholarship from any Division I schools.
I went through like a depressing time, because I put in so much work, like over the 4 years of high school that I had just to try to get a college offer, and to not get one, really hurt.
Not receiving a Division I scholarship, he knew his grades would be the only thing that would allow him to achieve his dream of playing major college football at the U of A.
It was like a major push for me to try to get my grades high enough to be able to maintain it was really to be a walk-on, because to be a walk-on was good enough for me at the time, just to be on the team and represent my state and my city. But to maintain the grades to be able to earn a scholarship was the next goal, like after I got on the team.
It took 2 years for Coach Bielema and his staff to realize Richardson would be a great investment to the team, which compelled a scholarship offer.
He was like, K-Rich, you do so much for us. I'm just gonna put you on scholarship. That feeling, I just teared up with joy.
Now with 2 seasons of eligibility remaining, His approach to the game has changed just as his life did when he earned the opportunity of a lifetime.
Played 2 years, and I mean, they want me to grow my role and to be a leader. That's my overall goal now.
The Northwest Arkansas LPGA Championship has grown into an event that brings more than just golf to the area. The tournament will celebrate its 10th anniversary with a music and food festival to be held at the Walmart Arkansas Music Pavilion. The food festival, called Bite NWA, sold out 1,000 tickets last year, hosting 30 different vendors. The event will host 50 vendors this year. The first night will give people the chance to taste samples from local restaurants and chefs. The second night will feature local and national craft brews. The festival is made to promote individual restaurants in the Rogers area. Event officials are preparing for a major outcome.
It impacts a lot. We bring in, where the LPGA brings in quite a few different restaurants from the area, and it gives exposure to those restaurants. So they fill the venue with about 2,500 people that have paid for the tickets, and so they have the opportunity to be able to taste something from that restaurant that they maybe have never had the opportunity to be able to go to. So we reach out from Fayetteville, Rogers, Bentonville, Springdale, basically the entire Northwest Arkansas to be able to come to this.
This year, the event will expand to 2,000 tickets for sale, which are expected to sell out this coming week. For UATV, I'm Leon Steloach.
Yeah, Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip-hop and R&B lives. Give it up for DJ Steve Nice once again. Yes, sir.
The Northwest Arkansas area isn't known for its urban culture, but Director Noah Sosa and his staff are hoping to bring a different type of flavor to the area with the new Kiss 105.3 radio station. He says he hopes the sound will impact locals in a positive way.
And we hope that it impacts the area by just really showing the community here and anybody who's looking at Northwest Arkansas that we are a culturally inclusive area.
Sosa says the opportunity to bring a hip-hop station to the area was too perfect to pass up.
We do have a passion for this area, the people here, and our response has been really great to this point, so we're very happy. And that, we just thought that this would be a great market, and especially the fact that there was no hip-hop radio station here.
With the addition of the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, along with his hosting of the Drive Time Evening Show, Sosa hopes the station will grow tremendously in the next few years. So the next time you take a drive, make sure you turn your radio to Kiss 105.3. Turn up the volume and enjoy the ride.